Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Tesla Podcast. Today, we're gonna talk about a very interesting topic with that we also treat with scalar energy with Tom Palladino, and this is regarding to hormones and you know uh, women and men sometimes have disorder in the hormones levels. So we're gonna see today with Tom if scalar energy might help with this. So welcome, Tom. How are you?
It's a pleasure once again, Patricia. Thank you.
Sure, sure. I'm so happy that we're gonna talk today about this subject, the hormones, especially because I am in my 52. I'm putting less years that I have. Now I'm 52, and when women go through menopause, we usually have a like a a disorder in the level of hormones, and many people actually ask me if scalar light can help with that. So tell us what is your experience with treatment in hormones and what scalar light can help.
When we're working with scalar energy, scalar light, it's crucial to understand we're not working with any physical matter. It's information. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. I'm holding up a photograph of this is progesterone. Now, a scalar energy instrument can look at this photograph of progesterone and then, if you will, broadcast that energy into a person. So we never work with chemicals. We never work on a biochemical format. We only work with photographs that have a signature or a force field upon it. Now, what do I mean by that? Behind me is a scalar energy instrument. And if I were to place this photograph inside the instrument then would pick up and then broadcast, identify, and then broadcast the energy of progesterone into a person. All of our work is done through photographs. So this scalar energy instrument behind me is now interpreting the energy of progesterone. Now, how would I administer that? Well, I would administer that energy, not the chemical, the energy to Patricia by way of her photograph. So let me make this clear. When I'm working with energy, I only work with photographs. And again, I am going to hold up these two photographs side by side to demonstrate what I mean. Patricia has a force field. Progesterone has a force field. We're going to, if you will, download progesterone into her quantum field. Again, it's not a chemical process, it's information. We work with energy, light. And when I place these two photographs inside a scalar energy instrument, the instrument will pick up the energy of progesterone, send it, broadcast it into her quantum field as such. So now Patricia is enjoying that energy of progesterone. And what have we seen with this? The intelligence, the signature of progesterone enters into her quantum field, not by way of physical matter, but by way of intelligence. And many women say that they benefit from female hormones by this process of downloading the energy, of downloading the signature of a female hormone into a woman.
Okay, so if I understand well, when you put the photograph of the hormone, in this case it's a female hormone, and you put my picture, I'm going to receive feminine hormones. But what about let's say that the healthy levels? how do I know if I'm receiving like a good amount or less or more? Because it's good to have like that imbalance, right?
You're absolutely
So
right.
how do you know, or how Scalar Light will know how much do I need to receive?
It's the intelligence of scalar energy. I don't operate that energy. The energy is self-directed. The energy really is energy, light from God. So we let the instrument and the energy from this instrument to dictate how much progesterone a person needs. Now, this is what I've seen with my instruments over the years. There's never what I would consider an overdose. There's never considered what I would consider a chemical detox. Why? We're not working with chemicals. This does not work like a physical matter. This does not work similar to that of an injection. This is not chemical hormones. This is the intelligence of hormones. And hence, we never have a chemical imbalance. You need a chemical to have a chemical imbalance. With these instruments projecting light or intelligence, we never have that chemical reaction. So it's mistake proof. Scalar light is mistake proof.
So, for instance, a woman that is going through menopause, that is experiencing this unbalance in hormones, can take actually the program. Is it in a specific program for hormones, or it's like a general program that has the hormones programs included? How does it work?
We have one program for female hormones. We work with all types of female hormones by way of photographs of those hormones. And 24 hours a day, these instruments are downloading, if you will, or sending the instructions of female hormones. And again, it's very crucial to understand it's not a chemical process. It's a light. It's a scalar light. And what is an improvement in health, but it's not typical to what a person would experience, say, through food or through some hormonal supplementation. No, with light, it's perfect. With light, we never see an overdose. With light, we never seem to have any type of a adverse negative side effect because light is perfect. Chemicals are imperfect. Light is a first principle. So light always achieves its end. Whereas chemicals, well, sometimes there's chemical imbalance. Sometimes chemicals are not properly, if you will, assimilated by the body. So we avoid that physical consequence. We avoid that chemical consequence. We work with non-physical energy with intelligence. Again, I have to reiterate, this process is foolproof. It's mistake-proof. You cannot make a mistake with light.
Okay, so and how long it's like suggested to take the program? Is like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months?
I would suggest a woman sign up for 2 or 3 months of female hormones and see how she feels, and be objective. After 2 or 3 months, you should be able to feel an improvement, a difference in your health. If so, then maybe it's for you. If not, then I would just move on. Most women feel the improvements after 2 or 3 months of the female hormone program.
Okay, I believe that you have been receiving the program since like a week ago. Okay, I was gonna ask you. I've been feeling like a little sleepy. Is that part of it? Could be a consequence of the hormone program?
It could be. Now, I'm going to make this very clear. I'm the only one with this type of instrument, so my approach is unique. My work has never been duplicated, so I have to accept testimonies as they come in. This is a new.
I'm sleeping super well. It's like, right? Oh my God, yes. I don't know if it's related with the program, okay, but I'm sleeping very, very well. At least this week, it's been amazing.
Okay, so many women tell us that the female hormone program has allowed them to sleep without interruption. They have a deep sleep. They don't wake up in the middle of the night. They have a deep, uninterrupted sleep. Other women say that they don't have hot flashes anymore, or they're less irritable. Now, all of that stands to reason because we flood the body, the quantum body, with intelligence. We're not flooding the body with chemicals. we're sending the instructions. Once again, we're sending the instructions of progesterone and other female hormones through the quantum plane. Everything we interpret is by way of a photograph, and hence this intelligence is downloaded in a woman. I'm going to make a bold statement, and this is how powerful our sessions are. I'm holding in my hand a tube, a fluorescent tube, and I want to give the audience some indication of how powerful these instruments are. So the energy from my instrument will illuminate these light bulbs. And the energy is so strong, that's the same type of energy that will illuminate or interpret progesterone and send it into a person's body. So if you will, you could see how the light bulb is illuminated under the influence of the scalar energy instrument. That's the type of energy going into the progesterone and then subsequently being sent into a person's quantum field.
Yeah, and then if to, on top of that, you add my picture, my photograph, then I'm going to receive also the same energy from the hormones.
So it's so powerful, this energy is so powerful, it can illuminate a light bulb, and hence Patricia is enjoying that light session, and the light from progesterone is coming into her quantum field. That's very powerful light.
Awesome. Awesome. This is incredible. Well, and what happened with men? Do we have? Can we also do the same thing with masculine testosterone hormones for men?
I work with myself on a daily basis. I'm on the male.
Yeah, I don't need testosterone. Thank you.
I'll speak for myself. I'm going to hold up in similar fashion. I work with photographs. This is a photograph of testosterone. I am on the male hormone therapy on a daily basis. And if I wanted to send testosterone into my quantum field, once again, I would take my photograph, place it in the instrument next to testosterone. So the energy testosterone is now downloaded or is now broadcast into my quantum field. Again, this is not a biological process. We don't work with physical matter. We work with the intelligence of testosterone downloaded into my quantum field. And now I enjoy the intelligence of testosterone. Once again, to show how this energy is amplified, there's so much energy in this quantum field, it can illuminate a light bulb. So that's the same type of energy that is animating testosterone, downloading that into my light field, into my force field. All of our work is with light. On account of that fact, we never have a chemical problem. There's never a chemical detox or chemical overdose. We don't work with chemicals.
And then the same thing that happened with women, men will have to take maybe 2 or 3 months of the program with the testosterone in order to balance the hormone level, right?
Yes, correct. I would suggest that men sign up for 2 or 3 months of the male hormone therapy. Again, 24 hours a day, and then let men experience how through light, scalar light, we can animate the energy of testosterone and then download that into my quantum field. Once again, to demonstrate, if I place these 2 photographs in a quantum field, okay, look how it's animated with scalar light. It's so powerful. This instrument is so powerful, it will animate a force field.
Awesome.
So my force field is animated with scalar light under the influence of this instrument. Again, that's the power of scalar energy. It can illuminate a light bulb. So that energy is entering into my quantum field.
Wow. Okay, so in my knowledge, we both have, I mean, either man or woman, we both have both hormones inside. We have like amount of testosterone and amount of the female
progesterone,
progesterone, yes. So how do you manage the fact that, you know, like that the balance between both of them? I mean, females are going only to receive the progesterone and men testosterone, or there is a way to also like balance the levels of each one?
The energy does that.
The energy
The
that's
energy does that. Now, I
But
want
when you take a program for the a man program, like a masculine program, you only receive testosterone, right?
yes, yes, in the right proportion. Now, I want to make this very clear. I don't. The decision is not mine. The energy, scalar light, makes that decision. So, what am I saying? There's no human reasoning with this instrument. This instrument is divine intelligence. It's using the consciousness or the mind of God. So consciousness or the mind of God is making the decision as to what degree of energy we receive. We're not receiving a chemical. So the decision is out of my hands. There's no human input. There's no human reasoning. All of this is divine energy.
This is amazing, Tom. So, when would you recommend for people to take this program for balance hormones level?
I would suggest most men and women after the age of 30 should at least experiment with this. Most men and women after the age of 30 are losing or have some type of deficiency in hormones. Maybe this light therapy can help. And just try. I ask people, try it for a month or two. Experiment. Yeah. Only a man or a woman can make that decision. I don't make that decision. Why? My work is groundbreaking. Nobody has ever duplicated my results. Hence, I cannot compare my results with another party. There is no third party. The only way I can compare my notes is how people feel, their testimony. That's all I have to rely on.
Well, this is great news for everyone who is watching this podcast today. And if you feel like, that you are going through those changes, those hormonal transformation, maybe this is a good time for you to try this program for hormones, and let us know, because I'm eager to see results here, and to hear you guys and women and how you feel with this wonderful program. So thank you so much, Tom. I'm so happy that you always give like great knowledge in this podcast. And well, if people have some questions, be welcome to send them to us. I believe that this program is not one of the free programs, but you can always try the free trial for 15 days. That is like standardized as Scalar Energy, right? But this is a special program. So if this is your case, then the options are there at scalarlight.com. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tom.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, Patricia. Well done once again.
Have a great day, everyone.